name's Jordan. Today I'm going to be doing the Oscars book tag. I was tagged by Rocky from Blind with the Book, and I'll link her video down below as well as the original video down below. So I know the Oscars has already passed, but I decided to do this tag anyway. And it seems like a lot of fun. So let's get started. Question 1. Best Picture. Your favorite book series? I would go with Harry Potter because that's like my go-to answer. But I decided it's another favorite book series of mine, which is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I actually became a fan since I was a sophomore year of high school, and I will always be a fan of it because it helped me go through something rough, a rough time that I had in high school, and it taught me that there's always hope, and no matter how bad the situation is or the world that we're in. So I'm a big fan of The Hunger Games since then. Question 2. Best foreign film. Your favorite diverse book. I didn't read a lot of diverse books, but I have to go with The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. It's because Molly's sister is a lesbian, and I guess that counts, but I really enjoyed it. Plus, I actually appreciate reading a book that's really different than the ones that I've read, and plus, I want to read more books about characters with different sexualities just because, like, those stories deserve a chance, so I'm glad I gave this book a chance. Question 3. Best documentary. Your favorite nonfiction book. I actually don't read a lot of nonfiction because I'm not a big fan of it because I think it's boring, but the one I actually picked is Robert Frost's poems. I actually enjoyed reading poetry, and Robert Frost is actually one of my favorite poets, and I actually admire a lot of it because it's all about nature, even though some of them might not be, but from most of them that I've read, they're all about nature. Question 4. Best Actress. Your favorite female protagonist? I would go with Hermione Granger from Harry Potter and Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games, but to change it up, I decided to pick Gwen Darling from the Everland trilogy. I actually haven't read Everland yet, but I read this book last year, and I really loved Gwen's character because she's, like, this is a retelling of Peter Pan, but they made her similar to Wendy Darling from the Peter Pan, but made her a little different. But I loved how she actually cares about her siblings so much that she's willing to protect them no matter what, and same as the Lost Boys. Question 5. Best Actor. Your favorite male protagonist. I would go with Harry Potter, but also to change it up a bit, I picked Arcus from the Fireblood trilogy. I haven't read Fireblood yet, but I just love, for me, I really, for a weird reason, I love mysterious characters, and Arcus was like a really mysterious character, but I just enjoyed his character just because he's like different than any male protagonist that I know, and I just love his character. Question 6. Best Supporting Actress. Your favorite female supporting character. I had to go with Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. I know I'm holding up the Sorcerer's Stone. I should have held up Order of the Phoenix. That's when she's introduced. But I just love Luna. She's my second favorite Harry Potter character. It's because she's like, it's okay to be weird, and she doesn't care what everybody thinks of her. She's just herself, and that's what I liked about her. Question 7. Best Supporting Actor. Your favorite male supporting actor. Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter because he's an underdog in the series, and he became he tries to stand up for himself. Like, he was scared too at first, but he wants to be proven to everybody that he can stand up for himself with his friends' help along the way. So yeah, Neville is a underdog. Question 8. Best screenplay. Your favorite standalone. I actually have read some standalones. Sometimes I didn't even notice that I've read a standalone. And I had to pick A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. It's a romance standalone about this guy who, like, didn't think that he would fall for a girl who was, like, different from everybody else, but then he ends up falling in love with her. I just love Nicholas Sparks books. Some of them are duologies, some of them are standalones, but this is my all-time favorite just because I love Jamie's character so much and how she changed Len overall in the book. And I know I have like 4 favorites, but this is my number 1 favorite. Question 10. Best cinematography, the best world building. I would go with any books that I've read, but I'm going with Daughter of the Pirate King by Tricia Levenseller. This world's like way different than any other books that I've read because it's just really different. Plus, I love the characters in this book, especially when they may, like, even though they're all pirates, but they may all have their own personality and have the readers know, like, who's who, or, like, which one is the drunk kind of thing. And plus, this book is really, I've never read any books about pirates, but I definitely love Daughter of the Pirate King, and it's one of my favorite books of the year so far. Question 11. Best costuming. I think that's what the question said. Best cast of characters. Again, I would go with any book for this one, but I decided to pick a book that I just recently read, which is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Oh my gosh, I love this book so much. I can't wait to read the series, but I love how they made Cinder a cyborg to make her different from the traditional Cinderella and all the other characters, how they're unique in every way and make them different from the original characters from Cinderella. I just really love the story, not just because of the world, but also because of the characters. So this is also becoming one of my favorites of the year. And question 12 is, who do you tag? And the people I'm going to be tagging, I'm going to link down below just because I didn't think of anybody at the moment. But if I do, I'll leave them in the description below. So, yeah. And also, I tag anybody. So that's all for the Oscar book tag. This was actually a lot of fun, even though I don't watch the Oscars. The only award shows I would watch are the People's Choice Awards mostly, but this was a lot of fun. But if you enjoyed this video, give this a thumbs up and comment down below some of your favorite movies that are nominated to Oscars, because I'm curious. I know my picks would be Beauty and the Beast, but I definitely want to know. And plus, if you want to recommend me some movies that you like that were nominated Oscars, also leave me in the comments down below. And if you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook under The Lost Reader, and I have Twitter and Instagram on LostReader19. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!